Healing can be terrifying for people who don't know who they are without their pain. And that sentence changed me. I read something recently that stopped me in my tracks. Healing can be terrifying for people who don't know who they are without their pain. And I realized that was me for a very long time. For so many years, my pain literally defined me. My trauma, my heartbreak, my grief, they shaped how I saw myself. I was the strong one. I was the broken one. I was the survivor. And even though I wanted relief, imagining a life where I felt happy, calm, or confident felt impossible. It wasn't that I didn't want to heal. I just didn't know who I would be without my wounds. After everything I went through, trauma, loss, grief, heartbreak, my pain became familiar. It became my identity, so to speak. It was woven into how I saw myself, how I moved through the world, how I related to others. And even though I desperately wanted to feel better, the idea of actually being okay was scary. Because if I wasn't the hurting one, then who was I? If I wasn't surviving, struggling, or healing from something, what would my life even look like? For years, I couldn't imagine a version of myself that felt happy, confident, or free. It didn't feel real. It felt foreign, like a life meant for someone else. But here's what I've slowly learned. Healing doesn't erase who you are. It reveals who you've always been beneath the pain, beneath the grief, the sadness, the suffering. You don't lose yourself when you heal. You come home to yourself. And if you're listening to this and feeling that same fear, that sense of, I don't know who I would be without my wounds, you are not alone. That fear is not a sign that you should stay stuck. It's a sign that something inside you is ready to transform. If you're scared of healing, that makes sense. Healing is not easy. You have to go through it, not around it. Your nervous system has learned to survive, not to thrive. But you don't have to stay in survival mode. You are allowed to rest. You are allowed to feel joy. You are allowed to live a life that feels safe, beautiful, expansive, and free. And the version of you waiting on the other side of that, fear, she is gentle, she is powerful, she is free. You don't lose yourself in healing. You become yourself. You are allowed to outgrow your pain. You are allowed to be soft again. You are allowed to be happy. And you are allowed to be safe in your own life. Healing is not losing yourself. It is remembering yourself. And I am rooting for you every single step of the way.